Pat
Let me
actually
say my
sends.
team.
Okay, so Pat actually sends a video out. So if you guys are going to car party, if for the people that are going, they send these videos out via email, and it's a video that's unlisted, so you won't see unless you have the link to it. But we could watch it together because I watched this thing and I thought it was a super informative. It's actually one of the first times I've ever watched like a super informative video like this for a convention because usually I just go and yellow it. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, we're gonna watch this video together. I think this will be informative and I think it'll be a fun way to start the stream. So why not?
And I are so excited to have you in Tampa very soon for Card Party. And this is our prep call. This is where I'm going to give you some information that's hopefully going to help make your experience even better. And whether it's your first time coming to the event or you've been here twice before.
By the way, shout out to freaking Pat from Deep Pocket Monster, guys. Like, legit, out of all Pokemon tubers, right, just Pokemon creators, he is literally in my top three. Like, when I got into this hobby, I like Pat's videos because it's literally about the hobby. It's not really about making money. It's not really about investing. It's literally just having fun and having challenges and having these cool shorts. Like, could we keep it sealed? Like Pat is legit in my top three of creators. Like, I'm hoping, like, I'm not even gonna lie, like, legit, like, I would be so honored if I'm able to go to car party and actually get a picture with him because when I came into the hobby, right, there were so many people, so many videos coming out, and I wasn't sure. There was just so many videos, so many creators, and a lot of them I just didn't like. And Pat stood out to me, and I think a lot of people like Pat and why he can have these big events because he is a likable guy. He's really about the community, and I would argue if anybody says that's otherwise. But yeah, shout out to Pat. He's an amazing dude.
Because this is our third year, hence Generation 3, it's going to make it even more fun for you. So let's get started. We have a lot of things to talk about, but I'm going to go through this rather quickly. And so if it's
And that's another thing too. So this is their third card party they're doing. So they're focusing on like Gen 3 themes and things like that. So which I think is also cool.
you and your family and or friends watching this right now, again, I cannot wait to see you very, very shortly. But of course, we're going to be in Tampa, Florida. Hopefully you know that because if you didn't, you might want to find out where it is and when it's happening. But it's
I am very familiar with this place. I'm like that's a quick drive for me. So yeah.
Very shortly, you'll see these steps, this sort of grand staircase coming into the convention center. That's how you know you're in the right spot. You really can't miss it when you're in Tampa. Tampa's beautiful. Check out the weather just in case. But inside will be nice and cool.
We are
a lot of fun people and friends.
we are in rainy season here in Florida, so potentially there could be rain. It's literally raining right now. Like it's been raining like last 2 weeks. Like we are in rainy season here. So if you guys are in Florida or you guys potentially going, just make sure you got ready for the rain, okay?
Friends hanging out, doing a bunch of fun things. Now, like I said, this is our third year doing this. We're learning new stuff every single year to make your experience even better. And you'll see a lot of those things incorporated into this year if you've been at prior years. But to give you an idea of how the prior years have gone, said things like this. I felt like I was at camp with my friends. It was like being on a cruise ship for 2 days. It had a little bit of everything. And that's what I really love about the way that we style our event. Yes, there are many other card shows out there and they're fantastic, but many of them are centered around the buying, selling, and the trading of.
What did I just say, y'all? And again, I know I watched this video, but now that I'm watching it again, I'm just like, yes, like I agree with this because again, I'm going in as the collector. I just want to have fun. I just want to meet some of the creators on the panel. I want to like meet Broly if I could. I want to, make maybe if I run into other people that are making pokey content, I want to hang out, make videos with them. They could be on my channel. They could be on theirs. Like I just want to go have fun. That is literally my goal. It's like literally go have fun around people that love Pokemon as much as me.
The cards, and we want you to have a fun experience even if you're not doing any of that. There's a lot of fun things to do, a lot of great people to meet. It's very community centric, and there's even some main live stage big events at the end of each night on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday where you can get involved. You might be able to win some stuff or at least see your favorite creators on stage, and you'll also see them roaming around the event as well, which would be really cool. So our mission, if you didn't know, is to unite Pokemon fans and creators for an unforgettable experience of fun, connection, and competition.
I think Bro's achieving it.
In what way? Well, you'll see in just a moment. But Who's going to be there? Well, first of all, you are going to be there, and we
Yeah, baby.
all ages, all backgrounds, all parts of the world are going to be there, which is amazing. A lot of you, especially adults who are coming with their kids, you might think this is like just a kid kind of centered event, and yes, there are a lot of kids there, but there's a lot of adults. There's a lot of people who are here who are more professionals, from the gaming side of things to the collector side of things. It really attracts the entire gamut of people in the space. And I'm really excited to bring everybody together like we've done the previous couple years. In addition to you being there, of course, your favorite creators are there. By creators, I mean people like YouTubers, TikTokers, Instagrammers, people who have audiences of various sizes. And there'll be 60 plus creators there, probably more actually.
There's a lot of creators, guys, like on this panel. Like it is a huge amount of creators on this panel. Okay. And let me tell you, like, we could go through the list here in a minute because it's on their website. But there are a couple creators on this list that I am super excited to meet if I can. Broly is on here, which is amazing. Again, shout out to Broly. When I came into the Pokemon community, he really did take care of me. Almost like as a big brother, which is really cool. Like, as a Poke. So, anyways, yeah. So definitely excited to meet him. Again, I'm excited to meet Pat there. There's another PokeTuber. I forgot his name. He is on this panel. I also want to meet with him as well. And you know what? I think the most controversial creator I wouldn't mind meeting is Leonhardt. And I only say that because of all the controversy he's been in. But I would like to actually meet him in person myself, talk to him, and just see how he is as a person. Because not everything online. And yes, there's a lot of stuff that's online. But just sometimes you just need to be around that person and get a feel for yourself.
And you'll recognize maybe some of these people here that you see on the screen, like Unlisted Leaf, Leonhardt, Real Breaking Nate, Super Duper Danny, Poke Chloe, Poke Dean, Danny Phantom, and many, many more. This is the fun part about this. They are all excited to meet you as well. And they love to sign autographs. They love to take pictures. But I will say they are very busy people, too. They have a lot of things going on, places to be. So just respect them. That's all I ask. Feel free to ask nicely for any of those things. But if they are heading off somewhere or there might be a group of people around them, just please be respectful. They're humans, too, just like you and I. And just keep that in mind. The first year, we didn't really warn them as much, and they were a little overwhelmed, and a lot of them went to go escape because it's just like a lot, especially when there's a ton of people there. So, again, just be respectful, and they're there, and they're happy and excited to see you.
Oh, they got stormed by those fans, boy. Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, oh, yeah, man. I'm sure they weren't prepared. And I'm look. And in some levels, some of the people in the Pokemon hop are almost like the Disney people. You know what I mean? Like, they are super fans out there. There are some crazy super fans out there. I bet they weren't ready for that, my boy.
As well, and they might be filming, and if they're filming, be aware of that too. But you could also get in some videos as well, which is a fun opportunity. But again, don't follow them around just to get on videos and things like that. Just use common sense. And again, we're happy to help answer any questions or help you find your favorite creator if you're having trouble. There are meet and greets and places where you can meet them. Some of them will come out randomly and be able to sign autographs and then kind of go back to their content creation stuff. Now, in addition to you being there and the creators, there is, of course, a giant expo hall. And this is our biggest expo hall yet. One big room with about 800 tables. And this is where the buying, selling, trading can happen. You can finish your sets, you can find singles, you can find slabs, other kinds of things. Most will accept things like Zelle or Venmo, PayPal, cash, of course. And this is, of course, if you're buying, you don't have to, but we do recommend it. There's helping small businesses, which is great. Some will accept credit cards. Every vendor is different, but just keep that in mind and know that they're...
Oh, my God. I'm going to be walking through this convention hall. You hear what he said? He said there's going to be 800 tables, bro. You know how much stuff it's going to be? How much Pokemon stuff I'm going to have to say no to, man, while walking through this freaking place? Like, walking through this place, I'm going to be like, no, man. Do not buy it. You don't. Kevin, you don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need it. Bro, that's going to be me the whole freaking convention. Like, I know I'm going to go for the fun stuff. But being in, like, that place, there's going to be some stuff I'm sure my mind is going to levitate to.
Probably dealing with multiple people and, just try to navigate that as best as possible and go from table to table. There's a lot of people who are going to be vending all different kinds of things. Some of the stuff's going to be really cheap. A lot of the stuff's going to be very expensive. I'll talk about how to know what the value of things are more toward the end of this presentation, because a lot of first-timers might not know, and I don't want you to overspend, and I want you to have a fair sort of approach to all of this and enjoy yourself, even if you're not familiar with how this all works. Okay, I mentioned competition earlier. Yes, when you come to Card Party, you will be put on one of two teams, Team Ruby or Team Sapphire. You'll be randomly placed on that with your group, and that will allow you to compete for points. Now, there's a number of ways that points will be added to the scoreboard. What are we playing for? Well, there's a trophy card that'll be handed out at the very end for the winning team, and it just makes it fun. It's almost like Harry Potter and the whole, like, 5 points for Gryffindor kind of thing. If you
love it.
Know what
I love it. Yeah, so this just, and here's the thing. The winning team actually gets that. There's a custom card party Pokemon card that they make for the winning team. So you would legit have to be on a winning team to get that card. So again, I'm only there Sunday, so I'm not even sure if I'm able to even take part of this. But if I can, I will hopefully be on the winning team, and we could get that card and start that collection. But yeah, if going through that hall with 800 vendors, man, I'm about to start putting everything in installments for real. I get what you're saying, Coach. I get what you're saying, bro.
What I'm talking about. Anyway, you'll see here on the screen, one way points are going to be added is on the Versus stage. In the Expo Hall, there is a stage that will be going on the entire time where your favorite creators will be battling, and they will also be placed on Team Ruby or Team Sapphire. You can root for your team. You can hopefully see some nice pulls, and points will be added depending on the cards they pull from the sets that they're opening, which will be fun. And if you have a seat in the chairs that are there, you might even be gifted or given a random giveaway for some stuff that will be opened on stage. But it's a lot of fun, great way to meet the creators, and also potentially win something too and have some.
And here's the thing, he's going to mention it, but there's actually a closing show at the end on Sunday, which I'm happy I could at least hit the closing show, because on the closing show at the end of the day, when they do that, it's a huge meet and greet with everybody in the expo, and there's going to be a lot of games, and they're going to do a lot of giveaways to close it out. So hopefully I could win some stuff, you know what I mean? I don't usually do giveaways, but this is going to be the one time I don't mind like trying to enter to win.
Some fun. So points will be added via the Versus stage by the creators. But you also have a chance to earn points for your team as well. There is an area in the Expo Hall that is sponsored by Beckett, where you will be able to actually open a pack of Pokemon. And no, you won't have to pay for it. Every person gets one pack at least, and you are able to open it. And depending on what you see inside, you're going to earn points for your team. The scorecard will be there, so you'll see what everything is worth. But we want you to get involved as well and have some say in what the points are for your team and how well it's doing. So hopefully you'll have a lot of fun with that, and be sure to redeem that if you have access to that. Next, there are trading card game tournaments, and you can get training for this. Shout out to Tabletop Village.
So this right here, the trading card village, or this area. I'm going to be shooting a lot of video here, and I say that because I really want to learn how to play the TCG, and I want by the time I'm done with Card Party that I'm comfortable with picking up a deck, making a deck, and start going to local TCG games, because I keep telling you guys I love playing the card games for like Magic and these other ones. So I want to learn how to play Pokemon and feel comfortable, start going to local tournaments, record myself, show you guys how to play. You guys just like to watch content, you can, but that's the type of stuff I want to start bringing to the channel. I mean, yes, we talk about a lot of things, we do a lot of things on the channel, but I also would love to bring that type of stuff to the channel as well.
Who's there to help train amongst other people who are there to help beginners, because that's what Pokemon was really meant for. It was built as a trading card game. Now, a lot of us are just doing trading and collecting, but we encourage you to learn how to play the game and be a part of the tournaments that are there, or at least learn how to get started. And then you can take that knowledge and go back home to your local area and play in the card shops that are around your area. It's a lot of fun, a great way to meet people, great way to have some fun competition in your life in a friendly manner. Next, there will be main stage shows every evening, and these are huge. So I want you to imagine The Price is Right. If you know what The Price is Right is, it's this game show that happens with Drew Carey. Now it used to be Bob Barker. Well, we're going to be hosting our own version of Price is Right. On Friday, you're going to see a lot of the creators get to play, but Saturday and Sunday, you're going to be able to potentially come on stage yourself and play, and of course, win some good prizes too. We're going to open some packs, have some pack battles on stage as well. It's super fun, good energy in the room, a great way to finish the day, and we want you to have some fun with that as well. There are also trade nights that happen after each of those on Friday and Saturday, And again, there's a main show that we want you to come by to and have some fun at. Now,
Yes,
popular...
here we go. Here we go. All right, so I'm excited about the custom cards because again, these are custom cards, and you can only get them. You go to Card Party, and you can only get some of them you selected, and I think that's rare. And obviously, as a collector, I like rare things, so I will be hunting for these cards. I want to try to get as much as I can while I'm there, because I want it. Like I said, I want to make it to where I could go to as much card parties, and I could go to a card party every single year and collect these cards, and then I'm gonna have a binder where I'm gonna call my card party binder, where I've had all these cards from card party. Like that's a binder I want to make, and I honestly think this is a really amazing, fun way to get people involved in the in the in the Pokemon space. So again, I can't say this enough. I honestly think Pat does an amazing job with Card Party. I'm sure the first year was rough for him when he first started it, but he has turned nothing into something amazing, and I love it. I'm telling you, these feel like it's gonna be fire.
Another thing that happens at Card Party is the scavenger hunt. Every year we get artists in our community to design cards that you can then go around and hunt and find, and we will have a sheet for you available on Friday and Saturday and Sunday.
And these cards are from like people in the community. Like there's like he hosts like I think like and don't quote me on it because I'm not sure, but when I think I was running through the website, I was reading on this, like he hosts like where people can enter in, to try to make these things like these cards. So again, amazing art. I think this is amazing.
Day for you to go and see where you might be able to get them or how to obtain.
I'll go back.
Come by to and have some fun.
I'll go back for you.
Now, one very popular thing that happens at Card Party is the scavenger hunt. Every year we get artists in our community to design cards that you can then go around and hunt and find, and we will have a sheet for you available on Friday and Saturday and Sunday for you to go and see where you might be able to get them or how to obtain them. I think there's 10 or 11 total, or no, 13 actually, I think. And it's a fun way to explore the event, but also collect some cards, and we have them there for you. You'll actually see your first one when you come and get your badge or wristband. You'll be able to get your first one, which every attendee gets one to start.
Matt and Jet, like, I mean, bro, I'm telling you, like, my guy, like, because of the rarity of the card, because you just have to be at this card party, and again, these are like limited print cards. Like, this is gonna be, hey, this card is for this year and that's it. Like, that's rare. And if Card Party becomes such a huge franchise, right, those cards can go up in value. Now, I'm not collecting those cards and betting on it, but if I was a betting man, I would put it on it.
And it's up to you if you want to go and collect them all. We encourage you to do so, but it's fun to trade, and so certain ones you have to obtain by doing certain things. And the trophy card at the end is only available for those who are on the winning team. So, again, you'll know about that more toward the end, which is really fun. Now, here is what we ask of you. Number one, we want you to have an amazing time. There's so many things to do, so many fun people, and so many amazing things to see. We want you to have a great time. And we want you to ask questions to our staff if you need any help. If you need anything, we are there for you. Number two, look out and help each other. If you see somebody who might be struggling with something or who might need some help, go and help them out. I mean, we're there to help as a staff, but you are all capable and able to and wonderful at looking out for each other as well. And we notice when people do good things. In fact, that might be a way to earn one of these special cards in the collection.
Can you imagine all these people going out here asking people, you need help, you need help, you need help, just to get this card? I'm not going to lie. If I get the opportunity, yo, you need some help? Yeah, I got you. You need to do a trade? No, I got you. You know what? Hey, look, let me show you where the hall is, man. I got you. Anybody seen that? Y'all caught that on camera? I need this card, y'all.
Wink, wink. You'll learn more about that later. But look out and help each other. It just makes the event better for everybody. Number three, make some new friends. There's going to be a lot of people there. And I remember from year number one, there were people who met there for the first time who have become like best friends since. And they like fly to each other to see each other. They didn't know they lived pretty close to each other, and they go and drive to see each other for lunch every once in a while. Or they use this event as a reunion to meet each other again. And like, of course, especially if it's like more kids, like you can see how quickly they're growing. It's amazing. And again, parents, you too, get involved. There's other parents there who are in the same boat as you are. And I remember there were a lot of parents who came previous years who were like, hey, Pat, like, I'm just here for my kid. And they leave. And not only do they get a whole bunch of cards that are now in their collection, but they also got a whole bunch of friends that they've been able to connect with, right? What an amazing thing. And hopefully you can find some people who can become lifelong friends there as well. Number 4, make progress on your collection goals. There are a lot of vendors there. There's a lot of places where you can go and finish your collections. There's a place called Bulk Alley, which you'll find in the expo hall as well. This is my bulk that I'm shipping from my home office here in San Diego. I mean, I'm talking tens of thousands of extra bulk cards that were not sent to winners on my live streams because I only send the hits because it's going to cost an arm and a leg to ship them all out to everybody if I were to include all the commons and uncommons. So anyway, all of those are available for free. And it's sort of like if you've ever gone to like a 7-Eleven and seen that sort of penny jar that's like, take a penny, give a penny. It's the same thing. There's going to be a lot of people also opening cards and not wanting their bulk. This is a great place to put them. And you can go and find cards to finish your sets. You might get lucky and find a rare or something that people missed. And just all I ask is you put cards back and you keep it organized. It's going to get a little messy. I understand that. But just have some fun. And
For people that don't care as much as, about ARs, to just really care about art, even if it's on like a holo or even it's on uncommon or common. Like I have a binder full of like commons and uncommons and holos that I think the art's cool. I mean, even though I'm not a fan of the border, I think the art's cool, so I keep them in this particular binder. So I think, again, for somebody like that, it's going to be like heaven, and for a player of the TCG, if you're trying to build a deck, that's going to be heaven, because there's just so much bulk. It's going to be there. Like you just heard Pat say, he's shipping thousands of cards, from San Diego, from Florida. Bro, you know how far that is? I bet that cost, bro, an arm and a leg to do that too. So, Pat, shout out to you, bro.
And Bulk Alley is where you can go to find those things. And of course, you can go on the floor and purchase some cards from vendors and things like that and see what might be available to help you on your collection goals. Whatever the collection might be. Maybe it's completing a certain set. Maybe it's finding all of one particular kind of Pokemon. Whatever it might be, hopefully you have some fun trying to make progress on that at the event. Now, here is an important link. This is something that we likely have already sent to you via email, but something to note where you can get all the information you need for the event, card.party/info. Again, card.party/info. If you need any help on site, again, our staff is there to serve you. Now, to round this out, and again, I cannot wait to see you in Tampa. The schedule for each day, you'll see that Friday is sort of like the second half of the day where we open at 2. You can get in line early. Yes, there will be some long lines in the beginning as you register, but those lines go very quickly. Our staff is sort of trained to just boom, 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 get through those as quickly as possible. The kickoff show is at 7 p.m. that evening, covering that right now. And there's a late night trade night where you can go and actually, it's a sponsored trade night. I think Graded Guard is sponsoring Friday nights, and then Clover Cards is sponsoring Saturday nights trade night, where there'll be a lot of fun things to do. And of course, people to trade with binders and cards and sealed products, slabs, all the things. It's a spectacle for sure. But the expo hall will be open for you before that main show on Friday. Saturday is a full day with the expo hall, and there's panels and workshops. We'll be doing a behind the scenes of DPM if you want to come to the main stage midday. Again, all the schedules and stuff will be given to you at the event in terms of specific times when things are happening, the tournaments and the trade tables and activities and all that kind of stuff too. Main show in the evening, trade night at night. Sunday, we have a finale show after sort of a similar start to a day, and we go from there. Now, here are some tips to have a great time. Again, especially helpful for those of you who are new at this. First, people at previous events have lost their binders and cards before. So always keep your stuff in sight, in hand, within arm's reach. Don't take your eyes off of them. There are always going to be some people in some places who are going to look to, steal things and stuff. Luckily, we seem to attract really good people at our event where that's...
He was trying to say it in the most nicest way. You saw how he kind of hesitated, like, I don't want to call some people thieves, but some of y'all be thieves. Like, oh man, look, Pat, let me say it for you, okay, brother? Let me say it for you. If y'all going here, do not be thieves, okay? All right, straight up. All right, we're here to have fun. All right, whoever's watching this video, when I edit it later, like, y'all already know, do not be thieves, okay? And I don't recommend you steal my stuff either. I got trackers everywhere. Trust me, you don't want that.
It's not why people come. However, it's always best if, again, as you just keep things handy, put them in your bag or keep them close to you. Don't just set it down and move away. wherever you're at, always keep your stuff in sight. This is why a binder is great, because you can put a lot of cards in there and then just kind of keep it close to you and just make sure you know who has it and when. And that's all I need to say about that. But just, yeah, again, keep everything in sight and close to you. Next, if you're not sure of the real value or price of something, look it up or ask somebody for help. There's going to be a lot of knowledgeable people, and I'll tell you, sometimes the most knowledgeable people are the younger kids who are there, but everybody there who has experience is willing to help, because we've all been there before, and I've been there before as well. Somebody who is very lost in all of this, and it took me a while to learn. However, I will share with you some apps and websites you can use to check the real value. But the reason this is battery power or phone charger is going to be great, some of those portable ones. Bring card sleeves too. There will be vendors for sure that will be selling those on site, but having them handy so that when you get cards or open stuff, you're not just like putting...
Man, don't get hustled these these events, man. Over top loaders and sleeves. It's cheap, man. Just bring that with you.
In your pocket without a sleeve or anything like that, and raw dogging it into a binder. You want to have some card sleeves to make sure you are...
I love homeboy just said raw dogging in a binder. Okay. Where's the sound?
Behavior. Bring your trade binder. It's a great thing to do, to bring your trade cards for trade night, and just on the floor. There will be people asking to trade all the time. And I would recommend putting your name inside of that binder, just so that in case it's found, we're able to kind of find you. In previous years, we found a couple binders, and thankfully we've been able to find and identify them. But again, having a name on it makes it much, much easier, kind of just on the inside. That can work really, really well. Come with your collection goals as well. It can be very overwhelming to go into these expo halls and just go, I don't even know where to start. So if at least at home or before you come, or even on the plane ride over, you ask yourself, okay, well, what am I looking for? What would make this a great win for me coming out of Card Party, besides making a bunch of new friends? And
a win for me is if I'm able to get some cards to build a beast TCG deck, and I learn how to play, and I'm confident to start going. That's my goal. That was actually one of the biggest reasons of why I wanted to go. Was that not even to buy and buy stuff and sell? It was just the TCG straight up.
Having a lot of good times. Your collection goals are important to know, so that you know kind of where to direct your search. And then number 5, of course, a great attitude. We want you to have a great attitude while you're there, because that all just makes it better for everybody. And we're, again, there to help you. So lastly, all you need to know, again, card.party/info. I look forward to seeing you there. It's going to be a great, great time. And we're going to have a lot of fun on stage. We're going to have a lot of fun at the expo hall. We're going to meet a lot of new friends. Tampa is a beautiful city. A lot of things to do around the area. Very walkable. So safe travels. I'll see you at Card Party, and I look forward to meeting you there. I would be more than happy to sign any autographs, take pictures with you at no charge, just as a thank you for being there. So come find me if I'm not busy or running around or on stage. Be more than happy to do that if there's time. And again, safe travels to you, your family, and everybody around you. Cheers.
Hey, let's freaking go, man. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited, man. If I haven't said it enough, guys, I am freaking excited about Card Party, like legit. And again, I should have done a lot better planning for it. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I could have done so much more better planning for it, but with my new job, I just wasn't even thinking about going. And then but then when it came, it kind of rolled around a little closer, and I kind of got a little bit more wind up what was happening with my job. I was like, nah, I gotta go. Now, if you guys are still looking at going, tickets are still available, and I think that's only for Sunday showing though. I can double check here for y'all. I think the only tickets are still available is for Sunday, and it looked like there's only about 30 tickets left. So if you guys are looking at going, take a look at picking up your tickets now while they're still available, because as you can see, Friday and Saturday showing is completely sold out. 3-day passes, elite passes, gold passes, starter passes completely gone. There's a couple children's passes, but again, that doesn't really concern you unless you're a child. But other than that, much love, and we will catch you guys on the east side at Card Party 3.